Float, nigga. Like dominoes, I bring it to your door, nigga. Pullin' up, we press shit, nigga playin' they going out too sad. 2 P's, 2 guns, 20 rats inside my book bag. 2 hoes, them bitches broke as hell, but they just look bad. 2 times for my niggas down the road, it's hard to do bad. She keep saying on that nigga, it's nothing new, baby. Shit, it's nothing too crazy. If we talking about them bags, we running through, baby. But nothing too crazy. I like my bitches green, I like my hunters blue, baby. Shit, it's nothing too crazy. A lot of choppers, a lot of switches coming through, baby. Nothing too crazy. Why them niggas talking down shit, we done ran it up. I did it to that fast money, I might scam or something. You niggas fall for anything, that's cause you stand for nothing. I see you niggas dodging red, you need a ram or something. New gas, need a blunt, new gas, roll it up. Bad bitch, know what's up, so what's up? Tryna fuck, if it's smoke, let me know. Ain't nothing, line it up. Go to war like a jukebox, tell the army, sign me up. Not too crazy, not too crazy, not too crazy, not too crazy. I might pull up in a not too crazy. I might pull up with that not too crazy.
It's so solid though, you can just give them a look. You ain't gotta say nothing.
See, that's what I'm at right now with my son. Strip. So like anywhere from Holloway to the end of Holloway, Lil Charles is known. So like I'm used to that. So for me, having something large meant.
Yeah, it means something.
Guys, nice to meet you, boss. What's your name?
Charles.
Charles? Oh, nice to meet you, man. So I'm just a media specialist pretty much for the day. I don't know if I think Key told you guys, if you guys have your phone charged, most phones have like an audio recording app. If you guys just kick that off and then you'll turn it off when it ends, you just match it with the key.
You said kick it off?
Yeah, just start it up. Yeah, start recording.
Yeah, start recording.
Audio.
Yeah,
you have an audio recording app?
I'm about to turn my phone off.
Yeah, so on your phone.
Oh yeah, make sure your phone is silent.
I think it's on the voice numbers on iPhone.
I selected 4 fathers from my community to show appreciation to, because in today's society, especially dealing with court custodies and stuff, it is not easy for a father. Trust me, I was raised by mine. And I do also understand that most men don't really have a chance to express themselves because it's considered weak. So today, I wanted to give my homeboys the platform to let kind of everything that they want to flow out, kind of come out how the way it needs to, you know, get that shit up off your chest. I know you guys got some stories. Being raised by a woman taught you to do what in a better way as a father?
Being raised by a woman?
They want one thing. The only thing my mama taught me was to be at your kid's school, because when these teachers see, when they call your parents and don't nobody show up, don't nobody give a fuck, they treat your kids differently. Me, you call me, I'm on the motherfucking way when it come down to mine.
So, I mean, I can speak for myself. Like, I was raised by my mom. I had my father a little bit in my life, but he was addicted to drugs, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that showed me what I wanted to do. Like, that's why I don't, you know, so you asked me like why I don't smoke and drink. It's because of my father. Because what he put my mother and us through. So I just really don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mother was strong. Like, you know, we lost a lot coming up, but she always held it down. So when my dad, he tried to come around or whatever like that, when he came around, it just was like, I couldn't respect it. You know what I'm saying? When I couldn't respect it, it's because my mom's been holding it down for years without you. So it's like, I really don't need you. But I still, now that I'm grown, I understand. He was addicted to a drug that he couldn't help, you know what I'm saying? So it's I hold nothing against him, because I'm who I am as a man now, and shit, I love him, you know what I'm saying? He did right by my kids, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I made it up for it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shoot, me, I'll say patience.
Okay.
See, my mama had, like I said, 3 boys, so that's 3 different versions of bullshit you could go through. Me and my eldest brother,
That's how my shit.
me and him was like
You the middle?
doppelganger. Yeah, in the middle. Me and him was doppelgangers at one point. So me and him was. I remember times when we was getting on school buses. He'd get into fights. I'm the little brother. I'm not having it. Scotty too hot. I'm with all of it. But it taught me. It gave me that type of aspect of patience when it comes to my sons. So when I do approach them about shit that gets on my nerves, like my eldest son, he loves to talk to me to death. And he'll literally, I'll be in the middle of shooting somebody on the gang, and this nigga, daddy, look, I killed him. And I'm like, fuck up, I'm over here. trying to murder my damn self. So after a couple times, you'd be like,
you get used to it.
Then he starts doing it again, and then I start getting annoyed. But then I realize, I'm like, he just want me to be a part of his world. So then I relax down. And I'm like, what? I'm like, let me see. Yo, you killing him, bud. I'm like, let daddy get right now. And then now he's gotten to a point where he look over, he'll see me shooting something, he'll just sit there. He'll get quiet. He'll let me do my thing. Then when he see me not doing nothing, then he finna show me his game. Look, I done killed him. I'm like, okay, you getting it in. So now we transfer back and forth. So patience is the biggest thing that I done got.
Okay.
So the question is, like you said, what did we take from our moms, right?
Yeah, to do better in as a father.
I mean, I would say it's hard being somebody that was raised by both of my parents. I took most of the fatherhood as things from my dad, but my mom was oddly, she was the disciplinarian. Like my dad was, you know, he was real reserved, laid back. To where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? Like I done took like this vow, like I'm not gonna put my hands on my kids no more. Cause the last time I had to beatbox a 5-year-old's ass. The look he gave me, you know what I'm saying? I wondered if he gonna be able to come to me in them hard times when one of his friends smoking at school, or one of his friends on some bullshit shit that he can't interpret. Is he gonna be too scared to come to me? He feel like I'm gonna go upside his head. So I just started like having this approach, like I ain't gonna do that, almost like my dad. But initially, I took all my disciplinarian tactics from my mom, cause her mom, Martha May, my grandmother, she helped to kind of raise me. She from Raleigh. All her family like worked for white folks in the late 60s, 50s. They would come from sharecroppers on that side of the family. So they upbringing is very much no nonsense, because you can die, you can get ran over by one of these plows in the field. You know what I'm saying? You can fall down the steps that ain't all the way fixed yet, because Uncle such and what is working on them. You fall through them steps and you break your ankle. So it was not like a lot of patience for, you know, talking through and explaining stuff. So that's why people got their ass whooped. And so that's kind of what I learned from her, as well as like she was pretty feisty. Like she don't really take no shit. You know, she'll do a little bit of like talking, but she like to get to the action. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much of her business out there, 'cause I don't know what the statute of limitations is or certain shit. But like my mom was like a no nonsense woman. You know what I'm saying?
They went and got billed.
You know what I'm saying?
30 plus.
They was getting busy back in the day. You know how it was. But so that was the biggest takeaway. And also like making sure I'm on their school stuff. You know what I'm saying? My mom was an educator, so making sure that I'm being diligent, knowing they teachers, cause like especially as black men, if they see that only the mamas coming to the school with the kids, they treat the kids different. It's a statistic or a study they did last year saying that kids whose fathers even show up just one time at school are treated way more respectful, or the teachers more patient with them, and make you wonder why. You see what I'm saying? Make you wonder why, but I learned that from my mom.
I think the principal know, I'll hop a counter.
What about you?
I mean, with me, it's just like what I learned from my mama that I instilled in my child. Just like, I mean, pure and genuine love. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like what my mama give me, I give the same thing to my daughter. I know for a fact, like I'm not no cap. I know my mama died for me. Like, if it came between like me living and her having to give her life for me to live, I know she would do it, and I would do the same thing for my daughter. I do the same thing for her. You feel me? Like, but I just pure love. Like, I know my mama and my daddy too. You know what I'm saying? But we speaking of my mama right now. You feel me? Like, and I know how my mama feels about me.
Okay. So what is the number one thing you're most proud of in fatherhood that you enjoy the most? What's the number one proudest?
The number one thing you like proud of
Since fatherhood.
since fatherhood?
Yeah, since you entered it, like what's the proudest moment, I want to say?
Shit. I can't really put a moment on it, but I really enjoy like watching my kids grow up. Like I enjoy being in my kids' life. Like I really enjoy that. Like I got girls, like I was telling them, like I got girls, like I got one that's my twins, like she look just like me. So it's like, bruh, seeing my baby go from like she's 13 now, like going like just growing up, like seeing how she's becoming, shit dope. Like she good, like she me, just a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she in sports. You know what I'm saying? She doing good in school. Like she's smart as hell. Like she way smarter than her daddy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just good. You know what I'm saying? And I got a baby girl now. She 1 too, and just being able to see her and play with her and interact with her is beautiful. Like being a father is nothing like that. It's like you can't put no money in the world on being a father. Like I don't understand. I don't respect people that don't raise that or be around their kids.
A lot of lost friends like that.
At all.
Yeah, I can't
And
understand
look,
that shit.
I cut you dead off. They won't explain either, because why I got to explain that, right?
That shit is crazy.
Honestly, as a mother, I always think about who my kid's father be around. Like, y'all niggas know, y'all see me. Most of these motherfuckers that used to fuck with him be trying to, you know what I'm saying? So you really telling me, like, you could really sit next to a nigga that don't take care of his kids?
You know what you do.
So growing up, we had Lowe's, Home Improvement, Home Depot, Macy's, sometimes promote Father's Day sales, get this tool set for like $80. How do you feel? How do you feel that now you don't see that type of hype anymore? Like, the only reason why I asked that question is because I do remember growing up, Food Lion, shit, hell, they used to have hot dogs on sale for they goddamn ass. Lowe's, shit, back in the day when Sears was goddamn Sears, Kmart and all that, they used to have hella Father's Day deals. But I be like, damn, where the fuck it go?
I don't even know when Father's Day is, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna say, I'm with you.
June. Like
Yeah, I know it's in
I ain't
June.
gonna lie.
I'm with him
it's
on
in
all of that. But see, I think the reason why they don't do the commercials no more is because the aspect of fatherhood is not the same as back then.
I feel like we're coming back though.
So back then they were kind of informed that they needed the father, so that it kind of made a positive household. But they were still offered, you know, the government to fix things. So it's when you get both at the same time. So then the government like, well, shit, if we gonna sell you one thing, we can't sell you one thing and then give you a commercial for another. So they stopped doing the commercials because they stopped selling you to have your daddy at home. They started selling you to be independent and people to do it alone. And so now you got everybody thinking. That's why the whole war between men and women come in, because men are getting told, you are a prize, you worth something. And then you got the women who are hearing the same thing, but instead of meeting in the middle, like, we both worth something, let's put it together and make it a bigger thing. Everybody's like, well, I'm worth more, and I'm worth more. And so now it's like, that's why the commercials don't count, because the only thing you see a commercial for now is Mother's Day.
And the prize is supposed to be the family, you know?
It's no fairness on TV no more.
I never cared about the commercials. I don't want no tubes. Give me a sack filled with, I need some cologne or something.
Okay.
I don't want no tubes, bro.
It's no,
I already got
like, name a family or a father on TV now.
Oh, it's not. It's
That's
not.
positive.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, like,
But
So,
it's
we had the
manufactured.
Cosby's, you know what I'm saying, Family Matters, Fresh Prince, like,
Will Smith.
and Martin wasn't even a daddy on that, but he was a daddy.
You
know what I'm saying?
All of
Like,
that, all of them black, you know what I'm saying, not to pull a race card, but black shows that show, you know, families. Even they don't even got that.
Y'all cooking right now.
They don't even
got
got
Charles
that
on
white.
being
They don't
well.
got really that white.
we got Charles and
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The worst
families
example of
that's
a black
shown
man.
on TVs anymore. It's always negative. It's always somebody cheating on somebody. It's always somebody going upside somebody's head. It's drama. Drama sell. So it's not nothing positive. So you know when it's no positive stuff going on with
You don't hold nothing back now.
amongst families and stuff like that, trying to show like us being family. So nobody's gonna care about that shit. Like, and if we not a family, nobody doing nothing for no fathers, man.
So
You know,
speaking of family,
There's been a concerted effort to, like, the position that we see society in today, that none of this is by chance, yo. It's a concerted effort. And what I mean is, like, the 60s, they started rolling out the social programs, the social welfare programs, right? And in the fine print of them things, they like, look, we come do this inspection, no man can't be there. Subconsciously, it do something to a woman when her livelihood is tied to her not having a man, right? So now we like 64 years later, roughly 64 years later, and you can't tell these people, these women, that they need a man. It's actually offensive. If you go out this door right now and do a survey of 10 women, they're gonna be like, what? Half of them gonna say, how you know I like men? The other half is gonna be so offended they start arguing with you, right? And so like they went out their way, like you was talking about the Cosby Show, Martin, and all these things. There's money in TV still. They ain't took the money out of TV. The money they was giving them, they ain't took it out. It's increased. So why are we not having shows that because it's all about inclusion and representation now, right? Black men are very much still alive and well and on the earth. We need some representation too. And the representation they force down our face, you know what I'm saying, is not that we all accept. We got 4 guys in the room right here that's solid brothers that's there for their kids and all that, but all I see is Charles and being Meth, and all I see is rappers who I won't name because I'm probably listen to them while I leave them here, right? But I know how to compartmentalize and say that's not gonna be my life. Look, listen.
I know that's what you were talking about.
That's my man. That's my man. But I know how to differentiate as to where some of these young brothers that's coming into fatherhood, coming into manhood, they don't. And they gonna emulate the guys that they look up to, the guys that got what they want.
And another thing I want to speak on is that when we say this, we say that why we not held whatever. People are, I didn't say people. I'm sorry. Our race are and women want to be in. They're brought up to be black independent women. Where do you hear that ever at besides in black women?
Yeah, Asian women don't say that. Hispanic women don't say that.
Independent women.
Boy,
You've never heard of.
They manufacture
Of Mexican independent women. You've never heard of none of that besides.
Even if they
black.
are
they chasing their
even
nigga
if they are doing
I see Mexican go to construction.
You ain't.
Yeah.
And what's up,
Plain.
Chinese? You ain't never heard of Chinese in the film.
Even if
They
they
is
say
family.
I don't see a Chinese pregnant woman.
I
rarely see a Chinese pregnant woman.
Shut up.
You ever
I ain't never seen a Chinese pregnant woman.
Put your mind on
where they
it.
from, they can't get pregnant like that.
They're in the house with their feet up, barefoot and pregnant.
But it's literally, they are making black women be independent because they're tearing down the black homes, like they don't want us to be together, and they really want to keep the black people down. And they know if we come together, we can do so much better. But we ain't gonna get into.
I think it's
Because we gonna get into the because we know what's up.
because it's profitable though. Everything about dollars and cents.
So, speaking of that image, society painted a picture that men only want to have kids by you to keep you stuck as an option. So, I'm asking you guys, is it always a man perception to get a girl pregnant and leave for that?
Nah. We ain't gonna speak on that, but we gonna speak on that.
Wait,
Yo,
pause.
we do want to get women pregnant. Like we gonna get women pregnant, but not to get them pregnant to leave. That's
Okay, and we were piggybacking on white, tearing down black communities, but amongst each other, we are noticed. That is one of the questions.
Hey, I tried to spend the 500. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, listen.
I'm glad I did.
See, I don't know which one of my children gonna see this in the future. So I don't know.
Okay, we could just flag that question.
It's cooking around.
Hey, post my shit.
like if we
I'm glad you heard what I said. I'm glad I did.
But women play a major part in why a lot of us black men are not still with them too. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women don't know.
I mean, it goes back to that trying to create the independent, strong one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Is every woman like that though? Because sometimes when women get their man, they know how to act
right now.
Shit, I was with my kid's father for some years. I done washed his clothes, scratched his hair, put oil in it, moisturized his face. I done popped pimples. I done cooked for this man, rubbed his feet and everything. And I'm single, so I don't know. I kind of want to know this question because for the ones that they speaking on, they ain't talking about me.
Majority.
But most women follow social media. And the stupid ass shows that they put on TV, like Love and Hip Hop, and all that dumb ass shit. That shows drama and
Christian
ignorance.
Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, bring it on. Go ahead, lay that on the table. Lay it on the table.
Bro, I don't allow this stuff. I know we can't say that as men, but I don't allow this shit in my
I'm like,
turn that shit.
play it's a vibe. I'm like, what is that? She's talking about it's a vibe. I saw him playing that shit.
But it's a lot of that stuff just like acting because
what is that?
they're just trying to make
What you talking
money.
about?
So sometimes they go home and they don't even maybe act like that. I don't necessarily know Christian rock.
Bro, that's how it be. It be
No,
like
it's just like
they
that.
portray that
You
to
probably
us.
don't know.
That's what they project to us. Or the females, and they follow that. Like the city girls, bro, they were projecting that shit. They was in love.
Man, whole time.
I'm talking about word days up there singing
Madly in
songs
love.
about being for the streets and falling in love with people. What does that work?
And I would argue because they were
How
so
the
up.
fuck did you
They
do
was
that?
the one tricking. They was, I mean, I'm 18
Like,
and
look
men
at-
can
look
compete
at
with that.
JT,
You was
bro.
probably breaking bread, shorty.
Look at Cardi B, like
You know?
she hella ratchet, but you know, goddamn.
I know she lost it down.
Yeah, she got her dude. Love the fuck out of that motherfucker. So it's like.
And then she tried to hit us with
But
that
a
she
lot
don't
of-
cook and she don't clean.
Yeah.
And then they call her live cooking and cleaning. I was like, what the fuck?
At the same time, she rich as hell, so she don't gotta cook and clean.
But you know what? I want to throw a monkey wrench in here too, though, because a lot of times we put so much energy and attention on what the women are doing, right? And
Oh, I know how to fuck.
look, this my point. I would argue because I'm gonna just speak for myself. I don't know how to pick a woman.
That's true.
I just now realized that look, some of the stuff that I was going for, like complexion, like ass, like
Get the black out.
yeah, like how good you do that thing I like at night, all that shit. I put that before how is this woman gonna be as a mother?
Two hoes, them bitches broke as hell, but they just look bad. 2 times for my niggas down the road, it's hard to do bad. She keep saying on that nigga, it's nothing new, baby. Shit, it's nothing too crazy. If we talking about them bags we running through, baby.